It's time for some football. Welcome to Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Landover. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Hey, Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it, too. But you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract them. A lot of room for you to improve this week. Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Daniels going to keep it. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nothing.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. Oh, he taps it quick for the receiver coming across here. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyer Elam makes the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Daniel managed 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 3rd down.
I love that. I mean, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forces an incompletion.
He's got it deep downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. We'll hear from the pistol. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. Dak out of the pistol. He's got it. It's complete to Pickens. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on third down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Blue crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
Man in motion, headed right. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
From the gun, it's Daniels. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands. And it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To throw, Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And Their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down at that 17-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. And trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Daniels from the pistol. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. To the air again, Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders put it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
We played one here on Christmas Day. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. From the gun is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Prescott here from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Fair catch taken. Not the punt that they were looking for. Excellent field position awaits.
At the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down from the red zone. He keeps it and takes off. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Daniels back to throw. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Kate, I'm going to be honest with you. This is one of the plays to break down here that the defense, I can give a lot of credit, and they deserve it. Stuck with those receivers, let that rush get home. But the old quarterback in me knows.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
Kate, you just know as a quarterback there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it. And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on 3rd down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
25-yard attempt.
Game's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys about set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Jukes him, and now he's running free. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. The give. It's Blue. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 39-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. From the 39. Finds the in route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First down, Dallas.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has it at the 7. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
14, Commanders 10. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Daniels. Got his target, that's Lane. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
No gain on the play.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now, Daniels. Setting up the screen. Cowboys coming up. Buttoned up pretty well after that fumble, but they are still going to take over in the red zone.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fielded just beyond his 40. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Dropped by a first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds him over the middle. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. That was Devondre Campbell making the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's 3 and out.
They'll go with another punch, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And normally they'd need their sap rock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Not a lot of real estate for them to work with here. It's 2nd and long. Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 25.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels has him on the quick hitter. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Juke the defender. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just says simply,
Cowboys rushing in and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
And the Cowboys bring a couple extra defensive backs out. 3rd down coming. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. big on third down there with the sack.
Back at his 48-yard line.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. First call here coming from the shotgun. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And it's going to be second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Short pass brought in. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Up the middle, Blue. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 36. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception. Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Complete out to the right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Shotgun snap, we'll give to Robinson. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Brought down by Deron Bland.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 48. Called in by Lane. Ooh, awful close to that line to gain. Stop though made at the 46. Third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Daniels keeps it himself. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
On first down, here's Daniels. And a pass off the screen. Here's Robinson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Now at midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Daniels back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. Able to find Ertz. Blown through the tackle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Out of the gun, Daniels. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Game's kick is good, and that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Kicking in over the middle by Pickens. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. 3rd down run with Blue. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Prescott to throw once more. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
A 5-yard pickup.
So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Kate, they had a chance to take a field goal out of the picture, and I don't know how I can quantify this other than hope. Now you've provided hope for that opponent because they know just get themselves into range and they can take care of business on their end.
1st and 10, Ryder Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kenneth Murray on the coverage.
Daniels now. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Brings him in at the 12. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Start the drive in blue. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Finds the in route complete. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. Out comes the Commander offense for another series.
29-yard line.
Offense in the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Throwing across his body, and it backfires. Interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Who gets the handoff? He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. It's Blue. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This from just 23 yards away. Tracking for it, and it's good! Lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that maker field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
Play action now with Daniels. He lofts it deep left. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, Well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Second down and 10. Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Daniels throwing on third. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
10-yard gain.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. They'll run it with Robinson. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll run this with Blue. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 39. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickett. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Going with Blue here. He breaks the tackle. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the 38. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now Blue. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Prescott set to pass. And the Commanders get it. Oh, they drop it. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. He's back to throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders losing by 7. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Gotta be smart. It's 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Daniels. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
19 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. It's on the in route. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing now. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
That's good.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top with a deep threat.
He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Back to the air, Prescott. Put the body on the line for his team. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. 1st down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Commanders.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It has the distance and it's on target. It's good. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas.